Hello and welcome back to Crossword Puzzles. We're here for another in the car edition of the New York Times Daily Crossword Solve. It is Saturday, December 6th, 2025, and we have a puzzle today by Marshal Herrmann. I don't have a ton of time today, so we're just going to dive right in, and we'll see how I make out with this puzzle for Saturday, December 6th, 2025. Let's get solving. It goes around in circles. Could be a lot of things, but maybe something like a loop. Winter quaffs. Mulled wines? No. Hot cocos? Nope. I think I'm going to have to look at some downs for that. Booty. That could be something like loot, or it could be something like, a backside. I'm just going to see if I can... Oh, what is this? Blank rating a chess stat. I used to know this. With 23 down, a bandolier, for example. Bandolier. Is that a piece of garment? I'm not sure about loop either. Let me check some of these shorter downs and see if I can get them. Big Apple Cathedral. Do we mean a literal cathedral? Do we mean a church? St. Paul or something like that? I don't know what churches are in New York. Or do we mean something more figurative like Yankee Stadium or something? I don't know. Fur trade exports. Coats? Fur coats? Not sure. Frozen treat, maybe an icy. That does show up in the puzzle a bunch, though this doesn't look great. Assessor. Well, either of these could be correct. Singer with the top 10 albums, Crash and Brat. Crash and Brat. Tennis duo question mark. N's, maybe the letters N in the word tennis. That could be. It might go for a buck. A doe. If you are a doe, a female deer, you might go for a male deer or a buck. American battle tank named for a general. No clue. First name in Norse exploration. This will be either Thor or Leif, I think. I'm not sure if I'm even spelling Leif correctly. Thor Heyerdahl or Leif Erikson. A few, maybe. No trouble. Ease, maybe? Dish commonly made in a Dutch oven. A stew? So some of this has got to be right. Let's see if I can get any of these acrosses. Spiced ales? So maybe not coats then. Spiced ales? That could be certainly winter quaffs. Source of rhythm in electronic music. Source of rhythm. Techno. Maybe this is Leaf like this, because this looks like it might be a techno beat, maybe. Court order. Court order. I want this to be. Pelts. Okay, fur trade order could be pelts. Big Apple Cathedral. Well, I got the saint part. That's good. Court. Maybe there's a different kind of court. This looks like maybe please. Oh, please rise. That could be an order in a court. Please rise for the justice who's about to enter. Fine. St. Paul, it looks like I was right. Assessor. Could be a rater. Someone who's rating something. Could be assessing something. Former French President blank Cody. No idea. What about this from US at the end? Treats whose name is derived from the Arabic for to drink. Treats. Yeah, I don't like this U then here. St. Patrick? The U doesn't look right there. Treats whose name is derived from the Arabic for to drink. Treats. Home to the Temple of Hephaestus. Is this Athens in Greece? Okay. Oh, what was this again? singer with the top 10 albums, Crash and Brat. Charlie XCX, okay. Thread organizer, a loom, maybe? Its first and second editions were published more than 60 years apart. Probably the Oxford English Dictionary there. I'm surprised this... Oh, the years, I guess. YRS period is what gives us the clue that that's going to be an abbreviation or an acronym here. Bread spread, probably oleo. Like some... Oh, this doesn't look great. Like some car exteriors and hairy legs. Oh, this is oleo like this. Okay, so car exteriors and hairy legs can both be waxed. Sacred Polynesian plants, no idea. Ratty is one in The Wind in the Willows. Oh, Ratty. I'm trying to think of what the various animals are in The Wind in the Willows. I don't know. Many a character on Breaking Bad. Narco, maybe? I know it's a sort of a show about drugs, so probably. Title film, character with a lucky fin. Oh, this is Nemo from Finding Nemo. Cleanse could be a detox. Polynesian plants could be taros, maybe? Maybe they're sacred in Polynesian culture? Who knows? Cutters for kitchen installations. Tile somethings, anyway. Not sure exactly what, though. Pop could be dad. Maybe another word for pop. Another name for dad, I should say. That stinks. And odor stinks. Okay. Water. Some kind of water animal. I don't see it. Honey and sugar for two. Pet names could be. A good misdirection here. Obviously, they want us to think about sweeteners. Wait a sec. Not yet, maybe? Website that competes with PC Mag. I think this is the CNET website, sort of a technology reviewing kind of thing. Shark bait. Oh, chum, I think, is another word for sort of fish parts that are used as shark food. Negative. Nada, maybe? Who is asked the music, or who has asked the musical question, do you want to build a snowman? I don't remember who asks who, but this is going to be Elsa from Frozen. That's crazy. Holy something. Holy cannoli, maybe. I don't know. Side effect after a BBQ meal informally. The meat sweats? I think that's what we want there. That's pretty funny. Negative could be nope. Warning preceding some madness during March Madness. Upset alert? Yeah, okay. So an upset alert is sort of a general, a notification, but nothing official, that an underdog team in March Madness, like NCAA basketball, for instance, is about to upset a higher ranked or favored team, which would certainly contribute to the madness of March Madness. Washington and Adams in Chicago, abbreviated, I think, believe those are streets. Washington Street, Adams Street, that would make sense. Wide mouth could be a maw. Holy smokes, you could say. That's crazy. A water mole. Longtime catalog purveyor is IKEA. Classic arcade game with a pyramid is Cubert. What a flashback. My goodness. This looks like Vole. Having a good aura in slang will be vibes. That's vibes. Pursuits. Quests, maybe? Is this a double Q here? That's quite something. Penn Athletes. Pennsylvania Athletes. This must be the name of the team. Is it Quakers, maybe? I'm not really sure about that, but it could be. A spot to dock. A spot to dock. Holder of arrows is a quiver. Oh, maybe this is vibey, not vibes. That's fine, too. Another Q. A spot to dock is a key. Indubitably, quite, you could say. Long-time Nestle product is another Q. Nesquik, or formerly known as Quick, the chocolate syrup for milk, and then eventually a cereal as well. Toiletry kit item. Oh, I don't... Q-tip, maybe? Okay. I think we're done with the Qs, but that's quite an impressive stack of Q entries. That's great. Yoga pants and such. Active wear, probably. Director John M. Chu of Wicked and other things. Endangered African grazer. I think the white rhino is what we want there. Terrifying vegetarian. Who dat, you could say. Very fast in a way. Supersonic. Faster than the speed of sound. Hippie happening. What? Something in? Hippie happening. I don't know what that is. Please, Mom, can I? Aussie predator could be a crocodile. Email abbreviation could be a blind carbon copy. A hippie happening. Maybe a be in, where you just like show up somewhere and exist. That's a little weird, but I guess this is going to be tile saws, and the American battle tank name for a general is going to be Abrams. Fine. Okay, so it's this top little bit that I'm going to have some trouble with. High stakes gambler in Vegas lingo. Oh, there's a name for this. You often hear in like casino movies and stuff. I don't know. Sit. Say. Rest or something? Like that? Closing statement. Closing statement. Portrait of Glinda in 2024's Wicked to fans. This is Ariana Grande. Ari, I guess. Lead into some juicy gossip. Count me in. I'll be there. I'll be there. Okay, that helps. Closing statement. Closing statement. That's a wrap? Oh yeah, okay. Well, this looks wrong then, though. It goes around in circles. Time? Like on a clock? Bandolier, for example. Is this a kind of belt? This looks wrong too. Chinese surname transliterating Zhuo. I'm gonna guess that this is I'm so there. I am so there. Like that. Count me in. I am so there. Booty. This looks like so, like this. Is a transliteration of soul. Treats who's... Oh, is this to drink? Is this sorbets? That could be. High stakes gambler. A whale! Yes, okay. So this is going to be a belt, after all. What kind of belt? What about this? Rumor has it. So this isn't... oh, a tire goes around in circles. Rumor has it. Booty could be a haul, okay? And, oh, a bandolier is an ammo belt, and this is an ELO rating. Okay, let's find out if this is true. Hey, all right. Oh, and I just didn't get it in 13 minutes, which is a real shame. But let's quickly check out some of the cool clues and entries in our Saturday puzzle here. A lot of really great trivia. Not too much wordplay, I will say. We didn't have a lot yesterday in Friday's puzzle either. It goes around in circles is one. Booty could go either way here, but otherwise not really wordplay. Court order, a little bit of light wordplay because you'd expect something like a cease and desist order or a writ or something like that is usually what you get for court order, but this is just literally a command for people to rise. Thread organizer, maybe you want to think of email, but this is literal threads in a loom. This is, again, a little bit of not wordplay, but just word association. Not wordplay here, though you might expect it to be. For sit, say is just rest. Honey and sugar is definitely wordplay here. They want us to think of sweeteners, but we're looking at names of affection here. Not wordplay here, but some slang. Hippie happening, again, not wordplay, but kind of very, very slangy here as well. A be in. I've not really heard of that, but sure, I suppose. Again, slang for meat sweats. Closing statement, I will say that, again, pretty light wordplay. Usually when we have something like statement, we had this, I forget what it was, a prepared statement, I think. And that was the clue in the entry was I'm ready as a prepared statement, a statement of someone who's prepared. In this case, it's a statement of someone who's closing a film shoot or something like that. That's a wrap. What else in here? Tennis duo. You kind of expect to see on a Friday or a Saturday puzzle something where it makes you want to think of the actual content of the clue, but it's actually pointing to the word in the clue. It might go for a buck, light wordplay there. Not something that sells for $1, but something that might be attracted to a male deer. What else? Did I get this? Supersonic, I did, yeah. And of course, the very impressive thing about this puzzle is this stack of Q entries. 4 across and 4 down entries, all beginning with Q. And, most notably, the ones on the outside here, 37 across and 45 down, begin with Q, but not with QU, whereas the other 6, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one, in other words, 37 down, 40 across and down, 43 across and down, 45 across and down, all do begin with QU as you would expect, but the outer ones don't, to allow for greater versatility in the intersecting clues on the other side. So this is really, really cool. I love seeing stuff like this in the grid. So congratulations to Marshal Herrmann. I believe this is his 3rd contribution to the New York Times Daily Crossword, and a really well done grid with lots of great fill, great trivia, a little bit of good wordplay, and just a overall great Saturday grid. Happy to get that done in good time. Thanks for joining me today. If you like this grid, please, or this solve, I should say, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to know when I'm posting next, hit that subscribe button. You'll get those notifications. And we'll see you next time on Crosshatch Puzzles. Thanks for joining me. Cheers.